Hi, I'm G. Parthiban. My project title is Advance Encryption Standard in Digital Photography using Watermarking Techniques. My internal guide name is Mr. J. Sindil Murugan MCA MTech. And my abstract of the project is: in the past few years, semi-fractal watermarking techniques have become increasingly important to secure and verify the multimedia content and also to localize the tampered areas while tolerating some non-malicious manipulations or attacks. In this paper, a multimedia authentication and restoration scheme is proposed with the security of AES 128 chippered watermarking and colorated watermarking. An encrypted of chippered image embedding is done by modified version of closest point transform in a digital photograph. And my objectives are: an objective of this process is to reducing several security attacks, example noise attack, compression attack and cropping attack on multiple watermarked photographs, and evaluated the proposed watermarking technique to examine the system robustness. And the existing systems are: watermarking techniques involve the concealment of information within a text for images and the transmission of this information to the receiver with minimum distortion. This is a very new area of research. The techniques will have a significant effect of defense, business, copyright protection and other fields where information needs to be protected at all costs from attackers with just embedding two images or text and images. Disadvantages are very less security, more attacks. What I proposed it is paper a multimedia authentication and restoration scheme is proposed with the security of AES 128 chippered watermarking and correlated watermarking. And I performed several security attacks, example noise attack, compression attack and cropping attack on a multiple watermarked photographs, and I evaluated the proposed watermarking technique to examine the system robustness. Advantages are more security, very difficult to identify the message, reliable transfer. Scope of the projects are: judgment application when a transferring file we can use this project, and also military application if secret file need to be secured at a time we can use this project. And my hardware and software requirements are: first I tell the hardware requirements. Systems are Pentium 4 2.4 GHz and hard disk are 40 GB and floppy drive 1.44 MB. Monitor are 15 VGA color, mouse Logitech, RAM 512 MB. Software requirements are: operating system are Windows 7, coding language are JDK 1.6 and tools are NetBeans 7.0. And modules are encrypted watermark with Advance Encryption Standard, embedding watermark, CPT algorithm, retrieve and decrypt watermark, image recovery. My system architecture are: first we get the input for apply the watermarking image, and we apply the chippered watermark by AES 128 and applying the correlated watermark coefficient extraction, and we apply the embedded using FCTP algorithm, and we given the outputted watermark the image. And if any malicious attacks are entered in our image file, we retrieve the watermark using inverse FCTP and watermark, compare the restored watermark for authentication, and finally we reach the restoration. This is the use case diagram. Sender process are encryption, watermarking and file send, and the receiver process are de-watermarking and decryption and image recovery. This is my class diagram. This is my deployment diagram. This is my sequence diagram. My collaboration diagram is DFT level 0, DFT level 1, DFT level 2 and overall DFT. This is my activity diagram. This is my component diagram. This is my first form of my project run. This is the registration form. We given the username and password and answer, and we given the new user. Next, new user form. This then also asking the name and password and security question and answer, and given the OK. Now we given this is the four models that we have. We first given the encryption and browse the file for encryption the image, and we given the two tag value and the number of rotations. Now we given the another name of the output encrypted file. It is stored in our system, and encryption is finished. And after that we choose any of the embedded file. We choosing the master file, and we select the data file for better watermarking techniques use applying. And we given the password, and after click the go and choose the file to send, and destination IP address we send the receiver. This is the receiver side of process. Choose the file to send, and this is the retrieve file. From click here, and we choose the watermark the image from our from receiver side of process this, and we choose and we click the go, and we given here the encrypted zone. This is the encrypted zone, and click retrieve now. Click retrieve now, and click S. Choose the image file, already encrypted file we choose, and click open, and given the remove your encrypted tag to encrypted tag, and on the end of the rotation we decrypt the files. Decrypt finish. This is my project. Thank you.
This is my project.